You will be rich in 2025 if you understand this. Imagine standing at the crossroads of your life, looking ahead to a future shimmering with possibilities. What if I told you that 2025 could be the year your dreams come alive? The year you rewrite your destiny? But here's the secret. This transformation won't come from luck or chance. It will come from understanding timeless principles, those shared by the wisest thinkers throughout history, and applying them with unwavering focus. In this article, I will unveil truths that have empowered countless individuals to rise above mediocrity and achieve greatness. These principles are not just ancient wisdom but tools proven through the ages, capable of propelling you toward a life of abundance. Each insight is a step closer to unlocking the wealth and success waiting for you. Keep reading to the end, for every word carries a lesson that could change your life forever. 1. Master the power of intentional action. In the vast tapestry of life, there lies a thread that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. That thread is intentional action. This principle, simple in its essence yet profound in its execution, holds the key to achieving wealth, success, and fulfillment. Yet, many wander through life without understanding its power, drifting aimlessly like a boat without a rudder. To act intentionally means to act with purpose, clarity, and unwavering determination. It is a discipline that transforms dreams into reality, mere ideas into tangible results. This ancient wisdom, shared by philosophers, sages, and leaders across centuries, has stood the test of time. Today, we delve deeper into this concept, exploring its nuances and uncovering its secrets. Let us embark on this journey together. For within these words lies the potential to alter the course of your destiny. What does it mean to act intentionally? At its core, intentional action is the deliberate choice to align your actions with your long-term goals and values. It is not merely about doing, but about doing with purpose. Imagine planting seeds in a garden. You don't scatter them randomly and hope for the best. Instead, you select fertile soil, ensure the right spacing, and nurture them daily. Acting intentionally is much the same. It requires thought, planning, and execution with focus. It demands that you discard distractions and resist the pull of the unimportant. The archer and the target. Picture an archer aiming at a target. If their bow is loose or their gaze wavers, the arrow will miss its mark. The archer must steady their hand, focus their eye, and release the arrow with precision. Similarly, in life, your actions must be as deliberate and focused as the archer's shot. The key pillars of intentional action. Clarity of vision. You cannot hit a target you cannot see. The first step in intentional action is understanding what you truly want. Many people say they want success or wealth, but their vision is vague. A clear vision serves as a compass, guiding your every move. Think of Steve Jobs. His vision for Apple wasn't just to create computers, but to revolutionize the way people interact with technology. This clarity drove every decision he made, from product design to marketing. Define your goals with precision. Instead of saying, "I want to be rich," say, "I want to achieve financial independence by building a business that generates $10,000 per month by 2025. The discipline of prioritization. Not all actions are equal. Some hold the key to the doors you seek to open. Intentional action requires that you focus on what matters most. In a world filled with distractions, the ability to prioritize is a superpower. Warren Buffett's 20-slot rule is a perfect illustration. He advises people to imagine they only have 20 slots for major decisions in their entire life. This forces them to focus only on the most impactful actions. Identify the actions that yield the highest returns and dedicate your energy to them. Let go of trivial pursuits that drain your time without advancing your goals. Consistency over time. Dripping water can wear away the stone, but only through persistence. Intentional action isn't about grand gestures, but steady progress. Small, consistent efforts compound over time to create monumental results. Consider the story of James Clear, author of Atomic Habits. He emphasizes that improving just 1% every day can lead to a 37x improvement over a year. This principle applies to all areas of life, from saving money to developing skills. Commit to daily actions that align with your vision, no matter how small. Remember, consistency builds momentum, and momentum creates success. The courage to eliminate. To say yes to one thing, you must say no to many others. Intentional action often involves making tough choices. You must be willing to eliminate distractions, toxic relationships, and unproductive habits. Bill Gates is known for his focus. During Microsoft's early years, he would isolate himself for think weeks, cutting off all distractions to focus solely on strategic planning. Audit your life regularly. Ask yourself, what is stealing my time and energy without adding value? Then, have the courage to let it go. The power of reflection. An unexamined life is not worth living. Reflection is the compass that ensures your actions remain aligned with your vision. By regularly assessing your progress, you can course-correct and refine your approach. Oprah Winfrey attributes much of her success to journaling and reflection. By taking time to analyze her choices and intentions, she stays grounded and focused on her purpose. Set aside time each week to reflect on your actions. Ask, are they bringing me closer to my goals? If not, adjust your strategy. Why many fail to act intentionally? Despite its simplicity, intentional action is rare. Why? Fear of failure. Many hesitate to act deliberately because they fear making mistakes. However, every failure is a lesson in disguise. Lack of patience. People often expect instant results and give up when success takes time. Overwhelm. Without clarity, life's many demands can feel like an insurmountable burden. Practical steps to master intentional action. Write down your goals. A goal that isn't written is merely a wish. Be specific. Create a daily plan. Break your goals into actionable steps and prioritize them. Track your progress. Use tools like journals or apps to monitor your growth. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge your progress to stay motivated. Learn and adapt. Embrace failures as opportunities to refine your approach. The wealth of intentional living. Intentional action is not just a tool for building wealth. It is a philosophy for living a fulfilled life. When you act with purpose, every step you take becomes meaningful. You align your actions with your values, your dreams with reality. Remember, the path to success is not a sprint but a journey. Each intentional step you take brings you closer to the life you desire. So, start today. Define your vision, focus your energy, and commit to the process. 2. Invest in yourself, the greatest asset you have. Imagine a treasure chest, not buried beneath the ground, but within you. It holds the keys to wealth, success, and a fulfilling life. Yet, like any treasure, it must be unearthed and refined. This treasure is your potential, the culmination of your knowledge, skills, and inner strength. To build lasting wealth and a life of meaning, you must first invest in yourself. The greatest kings, sages, and leaders throughout history understood this principle. They knew that the riches of the world could be fleeting unless one possessed the wisdom and ability to sustain them. This article will guide you through this timeless truth, showing why investing in yourself is the most powerful act you can undertake. Read carefully, for within these words lie lessons that could change your life forever. Why you are your greatest asset. Before wealth comes from the outside, it must grow from within. Every fortune begins with a person who dared to think, learn, and act differently. Consider this truth. Money can be lost. Possessions can fade. But the knowledge and skills you cultivate remain yours forever. Benjamin Franklin's pursuit of knowledge. Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers of the United States, attributed his success to his relentless pursuit of knowledge. Born into modest circumstances, Franklin didn't inherit wealth. Instead, he invested in books, learning from the wisdom of others. He taught himself multiple disciplines, science, politics, and business, laying the foundation for his achievements. Your mind is your most fertile ground. The seeds you plant today will determine the harvest you reap tomorrow. The 3 pillars of self-investment. Investing in yourself isn't a vague concept. It requires deliberate action in 3 key areas: education, health, and mindset. Let us examine each of these pillars in depth. Education, expanding your horizons. Education is not confined to schools or universities. True learning is lifelong, extending to every corner of life. Every skill you acquire, every book you read, and every lesson you internalize adds to your arsenal. Elon Musk's self-learning journey. Elon Musk is a shining example of self-education. Despite not having formal training in rocket science, Musk devoured books on the subject. His hunger for knowledge allowed him to create SpaceX, a company that revolutionized space exploration. Practical steps. Dedicate time daily to reading or learning something new. Start with areas that align with your goals. Embrace failure as a learning tool. Every setback is an opportunity to grow. Education doesn't end with a degree. It's a continuous process of sharpening your mind and expanding your abilities. Health, the foundation of all achievement. What is wealth without the strength to enjoy it? Your body is the vessel through which all success flows. Neglecting your health is like building a mansion on a crumbling foundation. Steve Jobs' reflection on health. In his final days, Steve Jobs reflected on the futility of wealth without health. Despite his monumental achievements, he lamented the time he couldn't reclaim to care for his body. Practical steps. Prioritize physical exercise. Even if it's as simple as a daily walk, nourish your body with wholesome food. Avoid the trap of convenience over quality. Practice mindfulness or meditation to maintain mental clarity and reduce stress. Wealth and health are intertwined. A strong body and a clear mind are your greatest allies in the pursuit of success. Mindset, the compass of your life. Your mindset shapes your reality. A person with a scarcity mindset sees obstacles, while one with an abundance mindset sees opportunities. Thomas Edison's resilience. Thomas Edison failed over 1.000 times before inventing the light bulb. Instead of seeing failure as defeat, he reframed it as a step closer to success. Practical steps. Cultivate gratitude. Acknowledge what you have and use it as a stepping stone. Surround yourself with positive influences. Your environment shapes your thoughts. Replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Challenge the voice in your head that says, "I can't." Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world. Adjust it, and the world changes with you. The ripple effect of self-investment. Investing in yourself doesn't just benefit you. It has a ripple effect on every aspect of your life. It enriches your relationships, boosts your career, and inspires those around you. Oprah Winfrey's journey. Oprah Winfrey, once a young girl facing poverty and adversity, invested in her personal growth. She cultivated her talents, developed her mindset, and built a media empire. Today, she not only enjoys immense wealth, but also uplifts millions through her influence. When you grow, the world around you grows. Your success creates opportunities for others to thrive. Practical strategies to invest in yourself today. Set clear goals. Identify the areas where you want to grow and break them into actionable steps. Commit to lifelong learning. Subscribe to courses. Read widely. And stay curious. Build a routine. Dedicate time each day to activities that nurture your body, mind, and soul. Seek mentors. Learn from those who have walked the path before you. Their guidance can save you years of trial and error. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small, and use it as fuel to keep going. The timeless truth. The greatest wealth is not in gold or possessions, but in the person you become. Investing in yourself is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, effort, and faith in the process. As you walk this path, remember this ancient wisdom. The more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. The effort you put into yourself today will prepare you for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow. So, take that first step. Read that book. Learn that skill. Care for your body. Nurture your mind. The treasures of life await those who dare to uncover their potential. If this article has inspired you, don't stop here. Share it with others. And subscribe to our channel for more insights that could transform your future. Let's walk this journey together, one step closer to a life of true wealth and fulfillment. Three, embrace the power of patience and persistence, a timeless path to success. In a world that constantly urges us to move faster, to achieve more in less time, and to seek immediate gratification, the virtues of patience and persistence seem outdated, forgotten treasures buried under the noise of modern life. But what if I told you that these two qualities, as ancient as the mountains and as enduring as the rivers, hold the key to your success? What if you discovered that the greatest achievers in history were those who understood the art of waiting and the discipline of unwavering effort? This lesson is not new. It has been taught by sages, reinforced by experience, and proven through the lives of extraordinary individuals. Patience and persistence are not merely virtues. They are strategies, timeless tools for those who seek to conquer the challenges of life and achieve lasting greatness. This article will dive deep into these principles, illuminating their significance with vivid examples and practical lessons that you can carry into your own journey. The nature of patience, waiting with purpose. Trees that are slow to grow bear the best fruit. Patience is not passive. It is not the act of sitting idly by, waiting for fortune to favor you. True patience is purposeful. It is the quiet strength to endure, to observe, and to prepare while life unfolds at its own pace. Think of the farmer who plants seeds in the spring. He knows he cannot force the crops to grow faster than nature allows. Instead, he tends to the soil, waters the plants, and waits with faith. When the harvest arrives, it is abundant because he trusted the process. In your own life, patience might look like pursuing a long-term goal despite setbacks. For instance, consider the story of Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison, enduring unimaginable hardships. Yet he never lost sight of his vision for a free and equal South Africa. His patience was not idle. It was a testament to his unyielding belief in justice and his willingness to wait for the right moment to act. Cultivate the ability to wait with purpose. While you wait, use the time to grow, learn, and prepare. Trust that the fruits of your labor will come in their season. The power of persistence, unyielding effort. Dripping water hollows out stone, not through force, but through persistence. If patience is the ability to wait, persistence is the determination to keep going despite obstacles. Persistence is the engine that propels you forward when the path becomes steep, the light dims, and doubt begins to creep in. Take the story of Thomas Edison. Before inventing the light bulb, Edison faced over 10,000 failed experiments. When asked about his repeated failures, he famously replied, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His persistence turned what seemed impossible into one of the greatest inventions of all time. Persistence also means adapting to circumstances without losing sight of your goal. Think of athletes like Michael Jordan, who was once cut from his high school basketball team. Instead of giving up, he used that rejection as fuel to train harder. His persistence turned him into one of the greatest basketball players in history. Success rarely comes to those who try once and give up. It comes to those who face failure, learn from it, and keep moving forward. Treat every obstacle as an opportunity to strengthen your resolve. The synergy of patience and persistence. While patience and persistence may seem like opposites, they are, in fact, complementary. Patience without persistence leads to stagnation, while persistence without patience leads to frustration. Together, they create a balanced approach to achieving your goals. Consider the story of the bamboo tree. When the seed of a bamboo tree is planted, it requires daily watering and care. Yet nothing visible happens for years. During this time, the bamboo is growing deep roots underground. Finally, in its 5th year, the bamboo shoots up to 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Without the patience to wait and the persistence to nurture it daily, the bamboo would never reach its full potential. To succeed, you must combine the patience to wait for the right time with the persistence to keep working toward your goal every day. Success is not an overnight event, but the result of consistent effort and trust in the process. Overcoming the challenges to patience and persistence. In a fast-paced world, patience and persistence are tested at every turn. Social media bombards us with images of instant success, making us feel inadequate if we don't achieve the same. The fear of failure tempts us to give up before we've truly begun. How do we overcome these challenges? Practice mindfulness. Focus on the present moment. Instead of worrying about how long it will take, concentrate on the task at hand. Celebrate small wins. Break your goal into smaller milestones and celebrate each achievement. This keeps your motivation high. Learn from failure. View setbacks as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Every failure brings you closer to success. Stay inspired. Surround yourself with stories of those who succeeded through patience and persistence. Let their journeys remind you that you are not alone. Oprah Winfrey was once told she was unfit for television. Today, she is one of the most influential figures in media. Her story reminds us that criticism and setbacks are not the end but a part of the journey. Applying patience and persistence in your life. To harness the power of patience and persistence, begin by setting a clear, meaningful goal. Ask yourself, what am I willing to work for? Even if it takes years to achieve, once you have your goal, commit to the following. Create a plan. Outline the steps needed to achieve your goal. Break it into manageable parts. Stay consistent. Commit to taking small, consistent actions every day. Progress, no matter how slow, is still progress. Visualize success. Regularly remind yourself of why you started and what you hope to achieve. Seek support. Find mentors or communities that encourage your growth. Share your journey with others who understand its value. The timeless path to greatness. Patience and persistence are not quick fixes, but enduring principles. They require discipline, faith, and a deep belief in the worthiness of your goals. Yet, the rewards are immeasurable. These virtues build not just success but character. They teach you to find joy in the journey and strength in the struggle. As you move forward, remember the wisdom of those who came before you. Embrace the waiting, endure the trials, and persist against the odds. Your dreams are not beyond reach. They are simply waiting for you to grow into the person who can achieve them. 4. Build relationships that build wealth. Riches, like a tree, grow from fertile soil. But that soil is often the network of human connection. Throughout history, those who have achieved greatness often owe their success not just to their skills, talents, or knowledge, but to the relationships they cultivated. Wealth, in its truest sense, is not merely the accumulation of material possessions, but also the value derived from meaningful connections. Relationships amplify potential, inspire creativity, and open doors that would otherwise remain shut. In this article, we will delve deep into the timeless wisdom of building relationships that lead to wealth, not just financial, but emotional and spiritual abundance as well. Each section will guide you with actionable insights, proven examples, and profound lessons to help you forge relationships that elevate your life to new heights. The foundation of wealth, trust and integrity. Trust is the coin of the realm. Without it, all riches are but dust in the wind. Trust is the bedrock of any relationship, whether in business, friendships, or partnerships. Trust builds bridges between people, creating a foundation for collaboration and mutual growth. Consider the example of the Rothschild family in the 18th century. Their banking empire wasn't built solely on financial acumen, but on the trust they established with governments and investors across Europe. To cultivate trust, always act with integrity, be honest, keep your promises, and treat every relationship as an investment in your future. Even in moments of conflict or disagreement, prioritize transparency and fairness. A reputation for reliability will draw people to you, creating opportunities that wealth alone cannot buy. Seek mentors, standing on the shoulders of giants. A single conversation with a wise man is worth more than 10 years of study. Mentorship is one of the most powerful accelerators of success. A mentor provides guidance, wisdom, and perspective that can save you years of trial and error. Andrew Carnegie, one of the wealthiest men of the 19th century, credited much of his success to the mentorship of Thomas Scott, who taught him the inner workings of the railroad industry. To find a mentor, identify individuals who have achieved what you aspire to. Approach them with humility, a genuine desire to learn, and a willingness to give back in some way. Remember, mentorship is a two-way street. As much as you learn, Find ways to add value to your mentor's life. Build alliances through collaboration. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Collaboration is the art of combining strengths to achieve a common goal. Some of the most successful businesses were born from powerful partnerships. Take the example of Bill Gates and Paul Allen, who co-founded Microsoft. While Gates excelled at coding and strategy, Allen brought a visionary mindset and technical expertise. Together, they revolutionized the tech industry. Look for individuals whose strengths complement your weaknesses. Approach partnerships with a mindset of mutual benefit, focusing on how you can create value together. Remember, the most successful alliances are built on shared vision, respect, and clear communication. Expand your network, the power of weak ties. Even the smallest thread can weave a great tapestry. While close relationships are invaluable, don't underestimate the power of weak ties, acquaintances, casual connections, or people you meet in passing. Sociologist Mark Granovetter's groundbreaking study on the strength of weak ties revealed that opportunities often come from people outside our immediate circle. For instance, imagine attending a networking event where you meet someone in a completely different industry. That connection could lead to unexpected opportunities, such as a job offer, partnership, or investment deal. To maximize your network, be open to meeting new people, attending events, and stepping out of your comfort zone. Every new connection is a potential doorway to wealth. Give before you receive. The more you give, the more you receive. For the hand that sows is the hand that reaps. In relationships, the principle of reciprocity is key. When you give selflessly, whether it's your time, knowledge, or resources, you create goodwill that often returns to you tenfold. Consider Oprah Winfrey, who built her empire not just by excelling in media, but by uplifting others through her philanthropy and generosity. Start by identifying ways to add value to the lives of those around you. Offer to help a colleague with a project, share useful insights with a client, or simply be a supportive friend. Over time, these acts of kindness will build a network of people eager to support and uplift you in return. Learn to let go of toxic relationships. Not all that glitters is gold, and not all relationships are worth keeping. While building relationships is crucial, it's equally important to identify and let go of those that drain your energy or hinder your growth. Toxic relationships, whether they involve manipulation, negativity, or lack of respect, can hold you back from achieving your full potential. Think of Steve Jobs, who faced numerous challenges within his own company, Apple. Despite his passion for the brand, he eventually stepped back, allowing him to regroup and later return with even greater success. Surround yourself with people who inspire, support, and challenge you positively. The energy of those around you will shape your journey to wealth and success. Cultivate long-term relationships. Great wealth is not built in days, but in decades. And so are the relationships that create it. Longevity in relationships often leads to compounded benefits. Take the example of Berkshire Hathaway's Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. Their decades-long partnership has been instrumental in the company's sustained growth and success. To nurture long-term relationships, prioritize consistency and effort. Stay in touch, celebrate milestones, and show genuine care for the people in your life. Over time, these relationships will become invaluable sources of support, insight, and opportunity. Relationships are the currency of life. In the grand tapestry of life, relationships are the threads that hold everything together. They are the bridges to wealth, happiness, and fulfillment. By cultivating trust, seeking mentorship, collaborating wisely, expanding your network, giving generously, avoiding toxicity, and investing in long-term connections, you unlock a wealth far greater than money alone. The ancient wisdom is clear. A man is not rich by what he owns, but by the company he keeps. Take these lessons to heart and start building relationships that not only bring wealth, but also meaning and joy to your life. And if you found value in this article, don't keep it to yourself, share it with others. And subscribe to continue receiving timeless lessons that inspire and empower. Let's grow together. 5. Master the art of giving before receiving. Close your eyes and imagine a world where every action you take plants a seed, one that grows into a tree bearing fruit not just for you, but for everyone around you. The secret to this magical transformation lies in a principle as old as time itself, the art of giving before receiving. This timeless truth has been whispered through the ages, practiced by the most successful people in history, and yet, it remains one of the most misunderstood paths to prosperity. If you wish to unlock the doors to abundance, you must first embrace the mindset of contribution. Wealth is not something you chase. It is something you attract by the value you create for others. In this article, we will delve deeply into why giving is the foundation of receiving and how you can master this art to enrich not only your financial life, but also your soul. The universal law of reciprocity. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. Ancient proverb. The universe operates on laws, and one of the most profound is the law of reciprocity. When you give genuinely, the world responds by returning that generosity manifold. This is not a mystical idea. It is rooted in human nature. People are wired to reciprocate acts of kindness. Take the example of a local baker who offers free samples of their pastries to passers-by. The act of giving creates goodwill and attracts customers who feel compelled to support the business. Similarly, when businesses donate a portion of their profits to charitable causes, they often find their brand loyalty and customer base growing exponentially. Giving is not a loss. It is an investment. When you give freely without expecting anything in return, you set a chain reaction into motion, one that eventually brings abundance back to you. The role of generosity in building relationships. No man is an island, entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. Success, both personal and financial, is deeply intertwined with the relationships you build. Generosity is the foundation upon which strong, lasting relationships are built. When you give without expecting anything, you foster trust, goodwill, and respect, qualities that form the bedrock of meaningful connections. Consider the story of Andrew Carnegie, one of the richest men in history. Carnegie built libraries, funded education, and gave generously to society. His acts of giving not only cemented his legacy, but also created a network of grateful individuals who were eager to support him in his endeavors. On a smaller scale, think of a colleague who goes out of their way to help their team succeed. Such individuals naturally rise to positions of leadership because their generosity creates a ripple effect of goodwill and collaboration. To build wealth, start by building relationships. And to build relationships, start by giving generously of your time, energy, and resources. Giving as a mindset, not a transaction. True giving has no strings attached. One of the most common misconceptions about giving is that it should result in an immediate or measurable return. True giving, however, is not transactional, it is transformational. When you adopt a giving mindset, you begin to see opportunities to contribute everywhere. For example, Oprah Winfrey, one of the world's most successful and generous individuals, often speaks about how giving has been the cornerstone of her success. She doesn't give to receive. She gives because it aligns with her purpose. Yet, her generosity has inspired millions, creating a tidal wave of support and loyalty that has fueled her empire. Shift your focus from "what can I get" to "what can I give?" This subtle change in perspective opens doors you never knew existed. Practical examples of giving in everyday life. Time. You may not have endless financial resources, but everyone has time. Volunteering at a local shelter, mentoring someone in your field, or simply lending an ear to a friend in need are powerful acts of giving. These small gestures often lead to unforeseen opportunities. Knowledge. Sharing what you know can transform lives. Think of how many free online tutorials, podcasts, and blogs have launched careers and businesses. By sharing knowledge, you establish yourself as a leader in your domain, attracting opportunities naturally. Resources. Even small contributions can have a big impact. If you're a business owner, consider offering free trials or discounted services to those in need. The goodwill you generate will pay off in unexpected ways. connections. Sometimes, the greatest gift you can give is introducing two people who can help each other. By being the bridge, you create value and build your reputation as someone who uplifts others. Overcoming the fear of scarcity. It is not the rich who give, but those who have a rich heart. One of the biggest barriers to giving is the fear that you don't have enough. This mindset, rooted in scarcity, prevents many from experiencing the abundance that comes with generosity. To overcome this fear, start small. For instance, if you feel financially constrained, focus on giving your time, skills, or even words of encouragement. Over time, you'll realize that giving creates a sense of abundance, which attracts more opportunities and resources into your life. The more you give, the less you fear scarcity. Giving shifts your mindset from lack to abundance. The spiritual dimension of giving. Giving is the highest form of living. Beyond material wealth, giving nourishes the soul. It creates a sense of purpose and fulfillment that no amount of money can buy. Research shows that acts of kindness and generosity boost happiness and reduce stress, creating a positive feedback loop that enhances every aspect of your life. Think of Mother Teresa, who gave her entire life to serving others. Though she owned little, she was one of the richest individuals in spirit. Her legacy continues to inspire millions. Wealth is not just about what you accumulate, but what you contribute. True richness comes from a life of purpose and giving. The circle of wealth. As you embark on your journey to mastering the art of giving, remember that every act of generosity is a seed planted in the garden of life. The fruits may not appear immediately, but with time and patience, they will grow beyond your wildest imagination. Giving is not just a strategy, it is a way of being. It transforms not only your financial circumstances, but also your relationships, mindset, and spirit. So, I challenge you to take one step today, give something of value, no matter how small, and watch as the universe begins to return your kindness in ways you could never have predicted. As you prepare to step into 2025, remember this: true wealth begins in the mind. It's not about chasing money, but mastering the principles that attract it naturally. Intentional action, self-investment, patience, meaningful relationships, and a giving spirit are your keys to unlocking a life of abundance. Now, the question is, are you ready to take these lessons to heart? The journey to wealth isn't easy, but it's worth every step. Stay committed, stay inspired, and let 2025 be the year you change your life forever. If you found value in this article, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more transformative lessons. Together, let's unlock the secrets to success and build a future filled with abundance and fulfillment.